was perfect, but as humble as I am, kinda deserve it. We done got it out the mud, climb to the surface. If I'ma take the risk, then it gotta be worth it. Yeah, just look at all of the people I helped. Look at all of the pain that I felt. Yeah, all the shit that I kept to myself. Yeah, I ain't that.
Let's go. This is live at night with Nino Greedy on the Gym World. Brought to you by the Social Club, THA socialclub.com. Go get you some clothes, shop immediately. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Let's get into day 25 of our 30-day live stream challenge. Thank everybody that's been supporting. Let's get to it now.
Kinda deserve it. We done got it out the mud, climb to the surface. If I'ma take the risk, then it gotta be worth it. Yeah, just look at all of the people I helped. Look at all of the pain that I felt. Yeah, all the shit
So
that
my
I
nigga
kept to myself. For nothing else, don't get my presence felt.
Go big for the time you was heard. 300K for the whip, it got curved.
Shout out to my nigga
Greedy. Diamonds on purpose. They want me dead, so I bulletproof the suburban. I'm just dealing with cars, I was dead. I call a bank, I don't call for help. I'm in the coupe and I'm all by myself. Manifesting on how I'm finna finesse as well. Like OT, I'm in big league, big B's, and Lambos doing big speed. Strapped up on my shoe store, my hunters blue like Nipsey. Bitch, I'm on this marathon for a victory, need some history. So searching for some real shit, she only get dick from me.
Timing was perfect, but as humble as I am, kinda deserve it. We done got it out the mud, climb to the surface. If I'ma take the risk, then it gotta be worth it. Yeah, just look at all of the people I helped. Look at all of the pain that I felt. Yeah, all the shit that I kept to myself. Yeah, I ain't asking for nothing else. Long as my presence felt.
Hey, see in this little life of mine, we only chasing real shit. Yeah, I mean you looking at some niggas that they got it out the mud, baby. We some mud babies. Yeah, and all the homies I lost on this road to success. I wish you the best, my nigga. Hey, that.
The timing was perfect, but as humble as I am, kinda deserve it. We done got it out the mud, climb to the surface. If I'ma take the risk, then it gotta be worth it. Yeah, just look at all of the people I helped. Look at all of the pain that I felt. Yeah, all the shit that I kept to myself. Yeah, I ain't asking for nothing else. Long as my presence felt.
All right, so I'm supposed to keep y'all updated on what's going on with the channel. So let me do that with this time I got with y'all right now. So basically, the podcast been put on the hold for me to, really take over the channel and really go crazy with these 30 days. But good news for the people that's original Gym World fans. We have podcasts arriving this upcoming week. So we got a straightforward podcast. We got the straightforward podcast, Gym Talk podcast, and I'm thinking about bringing up another um another show, just bringing more personalities, different personalities that's like really available to just get their narratives out. Cause I'm finna get busy, and while I'm busy, I need people to help me with the content. So I for sure want to be pushing out, I think, about four podcasts, and every week there will be at least three podcasts drop. One of the podcasts I'm gonna do is gonna be twice a month, which is Powers. I think we're gonna do Powers start off twice a month so we can get in the rhythm. Got a good setup I seen. Um, just got some good things in the making for that. If anybody don't do this, I don't know what's wrong with you, but go check out our clothes right here. Let's go. You know, go get some good clothes. You know, if you just need a shirt to step out this weekend, or just a nice little shirt, you know, you want to get your girl shirts. The girls be wearing these type of shirts also. But let me get up out of there. The main thing I seen that was kind of interesting was this Joe Budden going against Act. Now, Joe Budden going against Act, it's always been like a thing that I knew can potentially happen, but it just I don't know. It took too much time because I feel like personally on the show that you could tell that they wasn't really dealing with one another like that. Like you could tell they just was in each other's space just for the bag. You know what I'm saying? So I always thought like one of these days they not gonna see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? But the day that I found out that they wasn't gonna see eye to eye, I didn't know it was this much layers to it. Let's get into it.
Chicks. Get ready.
You know what to do, Chicks.
Fine. You know, I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Hey, man, maybe Jay-Z had a point. You guys remember last month when Jay-Z told us that stands on both sides are ruining the battle culture?
No, if battling needs to be part of the culture anymore.
Interesting.
I hate that I have this point of view. I don't know if it's helpful to our growth where the fallout lands, especially on on social media, which takes place every day.
Yeah.
And now you have these pods of cult.
The Stan armies fighting.
Yeah, and it's like, it's too far.
Yeah.
It's like bringing kids in it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't like that.
Now I know exactly what he meant by it. Earlier this week, Drake's new album, Iceman, got a release date. The album is going to be released on May 15th. And just like everybody has been saying, this is going to be one of Drake's most anticipated albums. This album is going to be a make it or break it for Drake. A lot of people are wondering what kind of direction is he going to take after the battle. Now, this album is different from Sexy Songs for You. Obviously, this is not a collaboration album. This is an album that people around Drake and also Drake himself has been hyping up to be the album where he addresses everything. Just like he's been doing in his rollouts for Iceman, he's been letting us know that something will be exposed on this Iceman album. So naturally, everybody's going to discuss it. Everybody is anticipating this album to see exactly what Drake has to say. And for some reason, that really bothers a lot of Drake stans. Even though this album, Iceman, is going to be a hip-hop album, Drake stans do not want anybody in media or anybody who said Drake lost a battle to listen to this album. This is some of the craziest gatekeeping I've ever seen. Now, Joe Budden has been getting called out recently by Drake stans for not only talking about the album Iceman, but also anticipating listening to it. On today's Joe Budden podcast, episode 923, make sure you guys go to Spotify to check it out. Joe went off and addressed all the Drake stans that were calling him out. Here's what he said.
How we feeling? I'm glad, man. I'm ready.
I'm excited.
I don't need the rollout shit. Now we got the date. That's all I care about.
I can't wait to hear it. Yep. Summertime, I want Drake music, man.
Me too.
It's time.
When stink lingers, use Lysol.
Let's go.
Yeah, that or oh, it's a lot of them.
Yo,
He's just trying to make Parks work today.
Don't fuck up the.
yo.
He's just trying to make Parks work today.
Hold on, y'all.
Don't-
Let me get back to where we was at.
Drake, you Drake fans out there that are. Oh, it's a lot of them.
Yo.
He's just trying to make Parks work today.
Don't fuck up the good equity that Drake has built in his silence, please. I'm telling you. He lost the battle. He went away. He took some advice. He got some therapy. He remained quiet. He stopped all the bullshit. He's still suing all these niggas. But he's quiet. And now the world, I think, is very anxious to hear Drake music.
Look at that.
Here you fucking idiots go. Just trying to ruin a good moment. Did y'all think that? I saw somebody say, oh, they like the ice exhibit, but they didn't like J. Cole driving around in the Civic. No, I didn't like that Civic shit. Don't bring it up again, Cole fans. You fans are pissing me off. The ice shit was performance art. That was great. Also, back to the Drake fans. That was my shout at the Cole fans.
The Civic was performance art too.
Poorly done.
I like the Civic.
Poorly
I liked
done.
it too.
Low hanging fruit. Just not. Just no. Fuck.
I think the Civic. He talked about J. Cole rollout. I think the Civic just OD. Like, you not broke. You could have and really personally own this because you stupid low key, and this what low key people do, buy cars like this and be in cars like this. You would never know. But you bought it for nostalgia. And he did it for nostalgia because he used to travel in that same car. So he like, let me end it with that same car. The same car I came in with, the same car I want to go out with, which is kind of crazy because a lot of artists would love to just progress as a rapper. And I think Cole is missing the mark on that. Like, that's why it came off kind of weird. Is because what if all your fans want to see you at your like not best, or let me say that, yeah, what's your best appearance? Like, what if your fans want to see you with your dream car, not the car that you was dreaming in? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what Kendrick take us. Like Kendrick, like, oh, I'm in that Grand National. That's what I wanted. You feel me? I didn't watch Minister Side. I didn't seen that thing in person, see how fast it went. When I grew up, I wanted one of those. That's why the album is that. Cole in the Civic, because this is what he used to do. So it's like, when you gonna give us the progression of, damn, I grew my hair out this long, but look, I twisted it up. I got 3-4 braids. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you gonna style them a little bit? When you gonna, you know what I'm saying, put some fly shit on one time? Like, I get it. Everybody laid back most of the time of their life. But nigga, like, when are you gonna just pop your shit one time as a rapper? Because, like, you're still a rapper. You still make millions of dollars. You see what I'm saying? That's why that didn't roll out, it really didn't go nowhere. Now, the ice situation, you normally don't see ice just outside like that. So that's one thing that's different. And then anytime you see an ice sculpture in the building, you have to go stop by and make sure it's ice, or you just gotta look at the ice. So it's just one of them things. Like, that's why it's performing arts, because people will, like, making a ice is an art. Ice sculptures and things like that. You feel me? Driving is more of a sport.
That's it. You Drake fans, the ones, sorry, Parks, seem to think that because people thought he lost the battle by a lot, that we never wanted to hear a Drake song again. Somebody help me understand it. Somebody explain it to me, please.
I've been trying to understand it for years. It's their mindset of, it's back to that.
You chose the side, so stay on that side.
Yeah, you chose. They don't think you can be fans of multiple people, especially if they're going at each other. You are a fan of here. If you're on this side or you pick this side as the winner, whatever the case may be, that by default means you hate everything about that side. That's the way they operate. So they project that on everybody else. Word.
I think that.
All right, let me say this, right? In the biggest battles, you like both of them. That's what make the battle so crazy. Now, you might get the battle where you like, nah, I don't really rock with dude over there. You see what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, like, when Beanie Siegels and them, like, just when it was certain artists sparring against one another, you like both of the artists that was sparring. Like, how you didn't like Game when he was beefing with 50 when they just was making songs together and you rapping them songs. Hated to Love It, Underdogs on Top. Like you rapping them songs. So when they both going at it, you don't. It's like, yeah, you can pick a side, but eventually you're gonna hear another 50 song. Eventually you're gonna hear another Game song. You feel me? Same thing with Ja Rule. Like, yeah, I know he lost the battle, but when I hear some J. Cole, I mean some Ja Rule up in the in the car or a party or a function or an event, and I'm with my girl, it's going down. I'm not just, oh nah, that nigga lost the battle. He lost against 50. I'm not about to listen to the Ja Rule. What? That never been a thought process. And then the craziest battle, like I'm from LA, craziest battle, Tupac, Biggie, West Coast. Like me personally, I grew up listening to Biggie. Like when I can really listen to music and pick what music I want to listen to, I was picking more Biggie songs than Pac songs. Not saying that I know Pac won the battle, but you see what I'm saying? I fuck with Biggie songs. Skies and Limits is like one of my top 5 songs. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know, bro.
They're not music fans, they're Drake fans. This is the way I look at it.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about the music.
Right.
About anything.
Right.
And now that because he's been so quiet, now that he's out, the rollout, we got a date, they feel like we've been waiting for this moment. And I don't want to see none of y'all who said he lost celebrate it. Y'all don't. We held it down.
He lost, and I'm going to celebrate.
Yeah.
Especially if the music is banging.
No.
But what was said when he lost? You see what I'm saying? Things were said when he was.
It was way more than
he just lost. He lost and forget
it.
It
was niggas dissing him, dissing his
talking about his family,
dissing all that shit.
Too much.
And I don't give a fuck if we hear from this nigga never again. Go sit down. It was more than yo. It was a unbiased observation of a battle. It was more than that. So for those people that are Drake fans, they're like, yo,
who did the same thing. On the other side, again, that pick a side culture plays both ways.
They're like, yo, dog, don't come ride dick now if this nigga put out a fire project.
Exactly.
That's their stance. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
Well, to them,
do you think that's realistic?
No,
I didn't think any of it was realistic, but I got clowned for that. I didn't think none of it was realistic.
I'm confused.
I thought during that particular exchange, some of the music that was being put out by both parties was good music. Niggas shitted on everything that nigga said or did.
Wait, I want to
no matter how good it was.
I want to be clear. You're not talking about up here because we celebrated a bunch of the Drake records.
Here too, but in general, everybody shitted on everything he said. He couldn't say nothing during that battle that got no traction or no smoke.
That's not true.
Yeah,
I didn't feel that way.
And he took a lot of missteps in that battle, which backfired.
It has
on him.
nothing to do with some of.
It's just I hate that shit, bro. I hate that. And it's another light skinned nigga. Like, it's just light skin. Like, it's just that I hate it. I know we shouldn't be hard on light skinned people, but light skinned people shouldn't be doing shit like this. Like, at the end of the day, he lost. Yeah, was it moments where people was like, damn, oh, he said Kendrick wear a size 6, 7. Like, it was like little moments like that, and he like day free, and he like, oh, when all that was going on, y'all was having a field day. The problem was Kendrick didn't give y'all enough time to celebrate because Kendrick was so fast. You don't even remember celebrating because Kendrick was so fast at coming back. You don't even remember celebrating any of your songs or digesting any of the songs because every time he dropped, that boy dropped fire on his head top every time. So, yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens. That's what happened. Like, Nas been beefing. Nas and Jay-Z been done beefing, but they got this subtle beef. Every time y'all pay attention, before these last 2 drops, the five drops before that, Jay-Z made sure he dropped something. It don't gotta be a book, a sponsorship, something. He dropped some type of news, a record. Anytime Nas drop, Jay-Z has to let it be known, I see you. It's just hip hop. Like, I just feel like that's just hip hop at that point. You get what I'm saying? Like who cares if You didn't get to celebrate the song or who's celebrating the songs. Nigga, you're lost. It's nothing to celebrate. You lost. Like, that should be weird. Like, and then this whole narrative of we can't listen to a Drake song. That was Kendrick narrative to win the battle. Get this nigga out the culture. He's not for the culture. That was all a battle tactic, which won. But the reality of it is he has too many songs. He has too many songs, too many records with different people to where it's impossible to go into a club and hear him. It's impossible to not hear him in the next couple of years. Why? Because he has built so much of a catalog and relationship with people. Somebody can just call him and say, I got a banger. I need you on there. And there go his hit. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think like Drake is in a position where he's just not being celebrated. Everybody looking at him wrong and crazy, disgusting, and all that. I don't believe that. But I do believe people are good and satisfied with just his old music. They don't need no more new music. So this illusion of stay on your side is cool to the common fan that don't listen to Drake because they good with all the old stuff. To be real with y'all, if he drops something that's hot, niggas ain't gonna say nothing. It's just gonna be another hot record. But if he don't drop something that hot, God bless him.
The music that he was putting out.
It does.
Some of this shit.
The missteps were the music. When he dropped Family Matters, we went crazy up here.
No, we didn't. Generally speaking, niggas was saying, "Yo, this nigga didn't do shit. He was trash." Blah 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 blah. We can take it off the bus.
Yeah, but why? I'm saying, why can't you say that and want to hear Drake music?
You could. But to some people, it's gonna look like it's hypocritical because if he was let's say take Family Matters, right? Mm-hmm. Family Matters, in my opinion, was a very, very, very well written song.
I like Family
Right?
Matters. Yeah.
Cool. Niggas shitted on that song and said it was trash.
Not up here.
Not up here.
And I don't care about the internet.
A lot of the shit. A lot of the.
Excuse me. If this case works, right, where you don't listen to the person that lost, or nobody wants to listen to the person that lost, or stay over here, that could have worked with Meek. When Meek started trying to, drop his albums and stuff like that, people could have did that with him. I didn't see the industry doing that. Like, it was just he didn't get enough push. He still was dropping cool singles. It wasn't like he wasn't Meek. You know what I'm saying? It just what it was. What it was. Some people enjoyed it. Some people didn't. Same thing with Pusha T. When Pusha T beat this nigga Drake, niggas still went to go listen to all his bullshit songs and music he dropped after that. They didn't like, oh, I'm done with him. I ain't gonna listen to him. Nah, whoever lose, they still rocking with you. That's in any battle. Nigga, the NBA Youngboy and Dirk, nigga, they listen to both of them niggas. I don't know who won or lost, but they listen to both of them niggas.
Shitting on Family Matters I saw was, my nigga, you got this nigga shooting at you, but you took this record to fight everybody else. Like, you move that, talk to him. It was a lot of that. Like, Drake shot at everybody.
He got outcoached.
That's what it looked like. It was just bad.
I think somebody said that.
And when he was ready, he took your fucking head off. And you didn't expect it. Your fans didn't expect it. Shit, I didn't expect it to go that way.
We're changing the conversation.
But
we changing the conversation.
I think both sides of that pick a side shit. Because the people you speak to, the Drake, not speak to, but the people you're speaking about, the Drake fans who say, hey, y'all said this, you can't come back over here. It's like they're gatekeeping it now. Right. Like, because we stood tall on this side, if you weren't over here, we don't want to hear you back over here. It's not back on either side. Niggas like good music. If Drake go put out a good album, yes, Kendrick smoked his boots. And guess what? If Iceman is fire, I'm going to come in here and be like, yo, this is my shit.
Yeah. You just keep in mind that people look at it as it's okay for somebody to lose, but when you kick a motherfucker while he's down, it's a whole different thing. And that's what niggas was doing. It was kicking him while he's down. And I know y'all said it already.
If he get down again, I'm gonna kick him.
No, Joe, but then we're not expecting. If you kick him while he's down, hold on. If you kick him while he's down, we're not expecting you to come and praise him the next minute.
If he put out heat, you can praise his heat.
It depends on what you say. It's how do you kick him while he's
I don't
down?
know Drake.
I think it's about being honest.
I don't know Drake.
And I think it was a lack of objectivity during the Drake battle. I think that niggas personally didn't fuck with him or what he stood for, and so they did not judge the music objectively. I mean, that's what I really think.
I just don't think that has anything to do with people wanting to hear a Drake.
Yeah, I think both things are true.
I'm not saying that you're wrong.
I think both things are true.
Today, for the to still be on that, like we should be as a culture off of that now. Drake fans are never leaving it because of how it went.
But it's not just Drake fans and Cole fans. All three of them are stuck now. All three fan bases, I'm talking about the stands of all three of them. That shit has changed everything forever as far as anything them three drop. It'll never be the same.
Right. And I think that's a bad thing.
It is terrible
because I think even if Drake puts out an amazing project, I think based on what Ice is saying, there's going to be a whole bunch of people that say, yo, that shit is trash. No matter how good it is, there's going to be a lot of people like, I don't fuck with it. And
now, listen, Drake stands, not Drake fans, the stands. Let me just have a word with you guys. Number one, you guys are...
But that's the same thing if Dot was to drop. If Dot drops something that's not for the club, people would just call it weak. If Dot drops something for the club, oh, he could have made something better than this. I think Damn 2 coming. If y'all thought Damn was cold, Damn 2 is on the way. That's what I think, and that's what's coming. So y'all won't complain about the lyrics. Y'all won't complain about the beats. Y'all could dance to them, and I got some substance for y'all. He gonna do both. But me being on the Dot side, I'm fine with it. I push the line with it. Like, I don't need to hear no more new Drake. I'm cool with just hearing the new Kendrick. But I know if it don't meet up to y'all expectations or what y'all feel like is good music, y'all gonna call him trash too. So what's the difference?
Completely being rage baited by Joe. Joe knows exactly what he's doing. He's gone on record multiple times to say, yo, anytime I talk about Drake, anything that has to do with Drake.
This last thing, I will let this play out. I ain't never heard so many like people cry for the next person losing a battle. Like when Drake lost against Pusha, y'all wasn't crying like this. When Meek lost, y'all wasn't crying like this. Like, y'all just be crying that a nigga lost. Y'all really still hurt. Y'all can't believe it. Believe it. It's over with.
My numbers go up. So you have to know that Joe is trolling you guys. Did you guys really think that Joe Budden was not going to talk about Drake's upcoming album or any Drake music at all? Come on, let's be serious here. Secondly, a lot of you guys are emotionally attached to Drake. You guys don't like hip-hop music. You guys just like Drake himself, and that's fine. But you got to know there's people that actually enjoy hip-hop music. Yes, people can say Drake lost a battle. However, people can also look forward to and also anticipate Drake's next album. If Drake is making a hip-hop album, best believe that hip-hop media is going to talk about it. The same way if Kendrick was putting out an album right now, anybody that hates Kendrick, anybody that critique Kendrick is going to talk about the album. DJ Akademiks, who's one of the biggest Drake fans out there, who also heavily critiqued Kendrick Lamar and still critiques him to this day, guess what? When it was time for the GNX tour, DJ Akademiks bought tickets and actually went to the show. Why? Because at the end of the day, it's still hip-hop. If you're in hip-hop media or if you love hip-hop in general, you're still going to see what the other side has to say. So with Iceman coming out in a couple weeks, everybody's going to talk about it. Everybody's going to critique it. No matter what people had to say about Drake in the past, people are still going to listen to Iceman. There's nothing you can do to change it. I know a lot of you guys don't want Drake to be critiqued. I know you guys want Drake to have a very easygoing and smooth transition back into hip-hop. The only way hip-hop media is not going to listen to or critique a Drake album, Drake would have to drop an album in a completely different genre. It gotta be a full country album, a full EDM album for hip-hop media not to care about a Drake release. So with that being said, The Drake stands, stop wasting your energy. You're being rage baited and you're wasting your time. You guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think Joe Budden is backpedaling? Or do you guys feel like anybody in hip-hop media can listen to any album? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
All right, so look. That's one clip, right? I'm gonna go.
Service Titan is the only fully integrated AI that.
So it's another one.
I mean that Joe Budden has been compromised by.
Now this one, we unpacking the layers. So the layer there is like it's certain people that's around Drake, around Joe Budden that got love for Drake, right? And they stance already is like, don't be on the show, don't be. Basically, that's what its whole thing was like. I don't need to see y'all cheering and happy-go-lucky if it's some hot songs on here, because y'all was the same people tearing them down when he lost, or was cheering when he lost. So remember, y'all was dancing to Not Like Us, so I don't need y'all to be head bopping and dancing to anything else he dropped. So if people on his own podcast feel that way, it's other people in his friend groups that feel the same way. It's just happened to be Akademiks in his friend group. Let's talk about it.
With the DJ Akademiks propaganda machine. By now, you guys should all know Akademiks TV. This is a Twitter page that's affiliated with DJ Akademiks that basically does nothing but run misinformation on people that's against Drake. The backstory is basically this, you guys. This Akademiks TV is being ran by Grand Wizard. Grand Wizard is DJ Akademiks' right-hand man. And he's also super cool with Drake as well. As a matter of fact, when he lost his Instagram page, Drake was actually the person that helped get it back for him. During the Drake and Kendrick Lamar battle, Grand Wizard was the one that was feeding Drake a lot of information. It's a very odd relationship. These guys probably have never met a day in their life. However, on the internet, they're besties. Grand Wizard was also mentioned in one of the stake lawsuits that had Drake's name in it. So, like I told you guys earlier, his main job is to post misinformation about any enemies of DJ Akademiks and Drake. Now, he's not posting the news, he's just flat out lying about things. As a matter of fact, there's actually been plenty of times where he's lied and posted misinformation that DJ Akademiks himself had to basically step in and tell him, bro, delete that post ASAP. Back in December, when Anthony Joshua got into that horrible car accident in Nigeria, this was the caption that Akademiks TV posted. Anthony Joshua has killed 2 others in a car crash. A lot of people were pissed off that even DJ Akademiks himself went on stream to address it.
Incorrect information going around. You know, I think we should all wait for like official sources to kind of give us a debrief of what happened. As well, I think a post did go out via one of my pages that was absolutely incorrect, and I believe it was taken down. I wasn't even aware at the time when it went up, but it was taken down as quickly as it was realized that the information wasn't correct.
It's a very strange dynamic because DJ Akademiks himself, being the hip-hop news person, he tries to cover the facts. And then you have a Twitter page that you support openly that pretty much does the opposite of that. And the worst thing is that anytime this page posts on Twitter, people always assume it's Akademiks. It's got your name on it, it's got your brand on it, it's got your likeness on it. So why are you still letting this page ruin your credibility? Now, a couple of days ago, Dejan Paul got into it with TDE Punch and a bunch of West Coast people. Punch basically apologized for not knowing that some of his guys was not rocking with Dejan anymore. Punch said no good deed goes unpunished. My fault, MacWab. I know that dude was talking crazy. So Dejan Paul goes on to post a series of text messages between him and Punch and also Daylight. He said, if TDE and Punch think I'm such a terrible person, why is your artist in my DMs asking me to promote their upcoming music? And as you guys can see, it's a message between him and Daylight. Drake has Act as his main promo guy. Dot has Joe Budden. I'm telling you now, jump on this and start letting people know this is the next wave of people. Start pushing it because we're about to make a super wave. Now, Akademiks TV went on.
All right, so so it's a lot to unpack here. So Dijon, he's known for doing the LA report card. His thing is trying to, get the West Coast back going and motivated by giving people shitty grades. That he'll give you a shitty grade, they'll respond, get a little traction from whatever traction he getting by the report card going viral. This been going on for about a couple years. So then he wanted to get into this podcast space. A lot of different things happen with No Jumper, but he has a famous clip on No Jumper calling T-Rail and AD employees. 2 months later, they end up leaving No Jumper, starting they own months later, not 2 months, but months later, they end up starting their own platforms and then eventually leaving. So they start their own platform, T-Rail and T-Rail AD. They had guests, and these guests was extended family from Apollo. Apollo is a podcast from LA, but it's extended from Schoolboy Q, which is TDE, and they also work with TDE. So that's who WACK100 is. That's when you got this tweet where it say, my fault, WACK100. So WACK100 is from the Apollo. They had Design on a couple times, probably. One of the times he get into it with one of the podcasters that's on the actual show, that's on the Apollo. Design gets into it with one of the Apollo members. They go back and forth, back and forth. It just gets out of hand. So Apollo and all the members from Apollo just like, we not messing with Design. Nobody around us mess with this Design. So that was included in TDE. I guess Punch don't keep up with Apollo episodes and didn't get the message that WACK100 don't mess with Design, but they was already hitting Design up for promotion through his own personal platform, group called Mirrors. So this group Mirror, if I'm not mistaken, Mirrors is a new group with a bunch of artists. It's like some new Wu-Tang group, and they from TDE. So I guess they wanted him to promote them because they finna do their thing, right? The interesting thing about that is it made it to this. It went from a simple beef to now the Punch TDE gotta say this on Twitter about Dijon and WACK100 situation, right? Now, when you get to these text messages, what's so crazy about this, Drake has Dot has Joe Budden. So one thing I'm noticing, you feel me, that I thought about was, well, two things I thought about was, all right, them two people that currently have beef with one another and they associated with beef. So I'm like, oh, this group might be coming at some people and need a platform to promote they beefs or they encounters with different artists or they bars that they gonna say to different people. So I'm like, that's interesting. You feel me? I'm like, well, shit, I might tune in and see what they gotta say and help push them. You know what I'm saying? It's a new group, but the key part to this whole thing is this: Dot has Joe Budden. So everybody know Drake has Act. Like we know he conspired, right? But this is confirming that Dot and Joe Budden work with one another because this is a TDE member stating it. So everybody is coming to agreement like this must be what it is. That's causing a ruffle, all into everybody business when it come down to media, because they basically saying that's propaganda because y'all shaping media because Joe Budden is one of the top media persons, right? Now people were wondering, is he getting paid to push Dot, or he's just genuinely doing it because this is what he want to do? Let's see.
Act as his main promo guy. Dot has Joe Budden. I'm telling you now, jump on this and start letting people know this is the next wave of people. Start pushing it because we're about to make a super wave. Now, Akademiks TV went on to post it with a whole different caption. Like I told you guys, misinformation. He says, rapper Daylight confirms Joe Budden has been compromised by TDE payola. Now, this is one of the craziest titles and shows you guys how much this page really hates Joe Budden. If you're claiming that Joe Budden has been compromised by TDE payola, you're basically also confirming that Akademiks has been compromised by Drake. So you hate Joe so much that you're willing to just throw your mans under the bus? Now, on today's Joe Budden podcast, episode 923, Joe said enough is enough. He addressed the misinformation from Akademiks TV and also addressed his payola claims.
Rapper Daylight confirms Joe Budden has been compromised by TDE payola. And it's confirmed here because they have Daylight writing a sentence that says this. Drake has Ak as his main promo guy. Dot has Joe Budden. I'm telling you now, start pushing it because we're about to make a super wave. Start letting people know this is the next wave of people. So I think it's important, Joe, just for transparency, especially in this conversation, that you own your TDE connections.
When I find that little motherfucker behind that Akademiks TV page, I got somebody that I'm gonna send to talk to him. I'll tell you that much. God damn it. Just a quick little talk.
About what? Revealing the behind the scenes ongoings of you and rapping?
About health and
wellness. Basically.
About health and wellness. About health and wellness. How
that nigga get a copy of that.
Stay healthy. They
get a copy of that cancer check.
So Joe Budden basically saying he gonna send somebody whoever owns this this page of Akademiks, right? So now that's leading everybody to confirm, oh, you only sending him because he's snitching. If he's snitching, that means it's true. If it's true, that means you really a TDE affiliate getting paid. So now that's building a whole nother narrative. And this is crazy how all this is happening right before this album drop.
How to stay healthy and well. Yo, I'm not being paid by TDE. I have never been paid by TDE. I've never been paid by any artist. I can't be bought. That's what makes me so different from y'all who shake ass for the fucking little. Yeah, we ain't gonna get
maybe not. We get a little barter. You know what I mean?
I get calls every week from record labels offering to pay me a lot of money to talk about shit that I don't care about or probably just want to talk about for free, but in my own way that I want to talk about it. Don't pay me to big some shit up that I'm not going to big up. So I'm not going. No, paying me is a mistake.
You ever got the call to not talk about something?
That's the threat.
For money, no.
That's the threat. That ain't the call. That's the threat.
That's the health and wellness talk.
Health and wellness. Health and wellness.
Hey, big dog. The reverse smile.
Yeah, but no. I didn't think that Daylight was saying I had been paid, but I understand what he was trying.
He's saying he's cool with them.
He's saying that my reporting is favorable to TDE. And it has been while he was fucking kicking ass.
Right. He's doing favorable shit. Right.
Yeah. Truth of the matter, I wanted to see all three of the big three fail a little bit. Kendrick just didn't at the end.
Yeah, he went up.
He went up. Yeah. I'd like to see them all peg down a notch and get some humble pie.
Obviously,
it didn't work at all. No. And I called it before the battle. I said, after this battle, Somebody's gonna make us look at somebody different.
You said that.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was gonna hit the 2-for-1 special on it and make us look at both these niggas different. But that's water under the bridge for me. If this Drake shit come out and it's sounding like what we know it has the potential to sound like, I'm gonna be the first one to come in here and big that nigga up on his process and overcoming hardship with one of the tougher years to have in hip hop. I'm gonna be the first person to come here and say that.
I want to ask you said if it come out sounding like we know it could sound like, right?
Yeah.
Now, this misinformation got so bad that Daylight himself had to come out and put out a statement. He said there is no language or verbiage that suggests any public figure was compensated for personal promotion. Any implication of such is a misunderstanding. The reality is far more straightforward. Individuals have exercised their own judgments and chosen positions that align with their personal perspectives and interests within the culture. Man, shout out to ChatGPT for ghostwriting this response for Daylight. But the sentiments remain the same. I did not say anything of that sort. I know Joe and Akademiks have this dynamic of, hey, we're not going to talk shit about each other in public. However, anybody that's close to us has free reign to do so. That's why we saw Akademiks and Mona going at each other a couple months ago. So if you ask me, until Joe takes legal action against that page, it's never going to stop. As long as Joe Budden is still going at it with Drake, that page is going to continue spreading misinformation on him. You guys get in the comments below. What do you guys make of Joe sending a warning to Akademiks TV page and also addressing the Kendrick Lamar payola claims? Like this video.
So this is my thing with this. Like, I just feel like Joe Budden, like he said, he not getting paid. He doing it for the culture. You feel me? If somebody is well versed and doing well in the battle, and I'm promoting they highlights and they dunking and they doing all kind of game winning shots and they winning, that's just the highlights. You can't get mad at a man talking about the highlights of the craziest battle in hip hop when he's a hip hop, probably the top hip hop platform. So yeah, it's going to continue, and like I said, we 2 weeks, 2 weeks and some change away from the actual Iceman album, and all this just going on. So we know No Jumper is one of them platforms that remind you of a high school. You know what I'm saying? And at a high school, it's always some mess kicking up for no reason that could have been stopped, or just ignorant opinions and childish behavior afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So No Jumper, you know, they got they situation going over there. I seen a lot of people talk about the Moose Man fight with WACK and all these different things. I have not seen that. It's a lot of different fights and different things that if it's censored and I see it on like social media, I'm rarely gonna go look it up to just actually see somebody get shot or just get robbed or some dumb stuff. You feel me? I'm rarely gonna go look for it. But the fight happened, or it was supposed to be some type of fighting where he ran up on somebody at No Jumper, and ever since then everybody been feeling some type of way. But this is like probably the third or fourth strike for WACK at No Jumper. Let's see what's going on, because I need to get updated.
No Jumper earlier today. WACK100 and Adam had a really tense exchange on the No Jumper live stream earlier today, and WACK essentially issued Adam his last warning for playing with him. We'll get back to the video shortly, but I wanted to let you guys know this video is being sponsored by Kalshi. Kalshi is an app where you can make money predicting current events. I put money on a daily basis. You can do so on Kalshi by clicking the link in my during their last show. He felt like the situation that Adam put him in could have essentially cost him his freedom or worse. And he feels like Adam really have no remorse about it whatsoever.
Want me to do that? You got it.
Bro, you playing with?
You got
I
it.
told you I don't
You're not doing
tolerate no
this. You
disrespect.
got it. Respect.
He's trying to podcast. Don't play with messages like
I'm not
that.
trying to disrespect you, my G. I'm trying to have a conversation with
I don't want a conversation.
Okay.
That was the aftermath of Adam 22's employee pulling up after WACK100 told Adam he don't want to podcast with the employee. He don't want to meet the employee. He want the employee to stay out of his way because the employee has essentially went on a tangent, was disrespectful, said a couple of things about WACK100, called him out of his name, even said things like WACK is a short, fat dude. Anybody scared of that MF? I ain't turning nothing down. So he was talking really spicy, and WACK said he don't want no problems. Just tell him to stay out of my way. But Adam went out of his way to still bring the employee to antagonize WACK, and that was the reaction. Now, my opinion on this situation kind of changed, right? Because at first I was on the employee heavy. I'm like, this dude came and for some reason has been committed to causing trouble and disrespecting people. Like he started disrespecting me and lying on me and spreading like weird narratives on me just out of the blue, out of nowhere. I'm like, why would you why? And then I seen he was doing it to WACK too. I'm like, why? Well, the employee on the live stream today claimed that he asked Adam for permission and Adam granted him permission to essentially start going off on WACK.
Adam pretty much said was like, yo, because I'm like, hey, yo, I got these opinions about WACK. Like, can I go at him a little bit? And Adam's like, yeah, he'll respect you way more if you do. And then I'm like, I do it. And then he crashes on me. I'm like, well, that didn't go how I thought. But hey, we got 1 million views out of it.
No, y'all didn't get 1 million anything from it. Adam got 1 million views out of it, not you. But when I heard this is the first time where I thought, okay, now things to me is starting to maybe make sense. Because this dude started off being really pleasant. Right? He was somebody who, when I first met him, he was pleasant, right? And it's not about criticism or critique, because we all critique, but we all got channels where we talk about each other and we critique each other. But this dude, for some reason, was taking it beyond criticism and was getting really disrespectful. And it felt like he had a battery in his back. Now he's saying, hey, can I go at WACK? And Adam said, oh yeah, he'll respect you. No damn well WACK is not gonna respect this dude going at WACK. Like that's like that's anybody who understands WACK100, even you guys who don't know WACK personally, understand the psyche of WACK100 isn't I'm gonna respect you for going at me disrespectfully. Like,
so that's Adam just setting him up. That's Adam's way of being a good producer. You know what I'm saying? He like, oh, you got some content on WACK? All right, cool. I think you should do it. He'll respect you more. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the backlash that he's gonna have when anybody coming at WACK, especially on No Jumper. So he knew the backlash from that. Adam is just trying to build up content.
And
Flacco hating. Flacco hating. He not a part of the content.
Not how WACK gets to like you, okay? So the dude does it, and then Adam brings him on, and then WACK crashes. So WACK100 calls in, and this is where I feel like this clip that I just played give context to a lot of what's going on. Because WACK was sent in a clip to Lush to play on a live stream where like they're playing a video of this dude talking disrespectfully to WACK, and then right after they play the clip of this dude talking disrespectfully to WACK, Adam is in a room listening to the clip of this dude talking disrespectfully to WACK, and then right afterward, WACK repeats what the dude says, and then Adam says, "Oh, he never heard him say that." And I'm like, you just listen to the clip of him saying it, right? So WACK calls into the live stream, and WACK essentially is upset and pissed that people in the room are still pretending like he was the issue or he started this conflict when he warned No Jumper and warned everybody involved that he didn't want to sit down with this dude. and they still ambushed him with the dude.
What? Adam chose to play a game that I told him as a man, hey, bro, I'm not cool with dude. I don't want to sit down with dude. No boys cool. That's what you want to do, cool. I'm telling you, this is me. Because if I'd have told Adam, yeah, bring him in, then took off on him, then I'm wrong. Right?
No, for sure. You always talking about not bringing the building any problems. Yeah.
But if I tell Adam, I can't do that, I don't want to do, it's a problem, I'm still wrong?
No. You're not wrong.
Adam wrong.
So why you up here like, but look, you be two-faced, bro.
Yeah.
I'm watching you, you like, yeah, well, you know, I didn't break. I break something.
I literally did not mention anything about you breaking.
Now you scared,
bro. No,
now you scared.
No.
Now you scared.
Oh, he broke anything.
I've been saying it all the time to Adam.
Bro.
Nobody told me that day nothing broke, and I ain't picked up nothing broke nothing. Nigga, I wouldn't even be
Pyru.
We're knocking over.
On Pyru.
in there, bro. So I'm taking it like Adam saying he takes no responsibility in nothing.
Nothing.
I didn't never tell him on April 15th, I don't want to do
The responsibility is on the person who is acting violent.
I was just gonna say something. I'm like, damn, Adam ain't gonna say nothing because he really talking to you, Adam. Adam trying to sit there and play nonchalant, trying to figure it out. Adam thinking to himself, like, damn, how many securities I gotta hire? Gotta do a restraining order on this guy? But he has to go. It's time for him to go. You know what I'm saying?
And one mic over camera equipment though.
One mic. Why you don't let him talk? One mic.
You said what you did was cool. You was not allowed to nothing.
Old Spice gentlemen.
My
Guess
bad,
I've
bro.
always been a gentleman.
I gotta get the premium, man. This, I'm gonna get it going.
Is they're retelling what took place between WACK and the employee, and they're presenting this as if WACK100 was the bully, as if WACK100 was picking on this dude, as if WACK100 had no valid reasons to crash out. So WACK calls in to check it, and then WACK asks Adam, bro, you don't feel like you have any type of responsibility or accountability in this for bringing on someone you know I had issue with, who I told you multiple times not to bring, and you still brought him? Well, we didn't know when this conversation was happening that Moose will later come on and confirm that Adam essentially give him the green light to go at WACK. So Adam tells WACK he has no type of responsibility, he has no accountability, and he did nothing wrong whatsoever, and that, all the responsibility and all the blame falls on WACK, which I do think is kind of crazy.
I mean, bringing two podcasters together on a podcast, what's wrong with that?
Did I not tell you I didn't want to sit down with dude several times?
Yeah, but it's the same thing that you did to Spody Face, right?
What? No, definitely not.
It's exactly the same.
Definitely not. No, it's not.
What's the difference?
Because DC Baby Draco had never disrespected Spody Face.
Yes, he did.
Adam is my brother, man. I love Adam. But it's days like this, I'm like, Adam, why don't you?
Adam don't care, man. Adam gonna make content out of whoever he feel like got a storyline. If it makes sense, he can put you together with this person, and it all add up to him. Eventually, can shift the narrative where it's not on him, where everybody not gonna look at him as the bad guy. He don't care. As long as he got a fall guy, he gonna keep making his content however he want to make his content.
Just take accountability, man. Now, WACK initially falls into Adam's trap. Adam is deflecting. He's deflecting. He's doing mental gymnastics here. WACK falls for it initially when Adam pivots and deflects and brings up Spody Face. But the problem here is, Adam, if you believe that what WACK did to Spody Face was wrong, then being logically consistent, you must think what you did to WACK was wrong as well. But the Spody Face and DC thing, doesn't matter, right? Because, Spody isn't Adam and DC isn't WACK. Now, if WACK100 brought Adam's enemy and Op to podcast with him after Adam told WACK not to, then that would be the equivalent. Then Adam could say, yeah, right, understood. That's like saying, hey, man, you be stealing food from the grocery store So it's okay if I steal your food. No, you're not the grocery stores. I never stole from you, so don't steal from me. I never brought your Opta podcast with you, so hence don't bring my Opta podcast with me after I told you don't bring him. That's the equivalent. But Adam does a pretty good job at kind of like derailing WACK for about a minute until WACK recovers. I think this would have been like pretty easy for Adam to say, hey, listen, man, I understand. I effed up. I was wrong. I'm sorry, bro. It won't happen again. However, even though I was wrong, man, you know, you kind of did some bad too by overly tripping. That would have been the end of it. But Adam is committed to, I don't know what happened. I've never seen the employee do anything wrong. The employee is the perfect angel. The employee is the second coming of Jesus Christ. He has never said anything disrespectful.
So I think it's too though. I think it's like a psyche too, like on just him being the boss and him always constantly wanting them to know that he the boss. Like the situation with WACK and Spotty Face is lingering over, and it's like every new person Adam get, it seemed like WACK just pick a fight with him. So he like, damn, like, nigga, I can't even get my business off the ground because you beefing with every new artist, like, or every new personality, like the queen bee of the label. You see what I'm saying? So I believe Adam, he don't have the discipline. Like, he can't discipline these people, these personalities, because most of them are street. So he just let them go do what they want to do. He let them linger, do whatever content they want to have. But his whole thing is, let me have the type of content I want to have too. Just I can't discipline y'all and tell y'all how to do a show and what not to do and what to do. Don't tell me what to do. Straight up. That's just how he coming about it. Like, I can't tell y'all what to do as a boss to some personalities. A personality damn sure can't tell the boss how to make content.
For whatsoever, even if you play him the clip, I've never seen it. And then also too, you is wrong for reacting how you reacted, even though I antagonized you, and you did everything wrong, and you're the fault, and you're the blame. And I'm like, bro, like I can't tell if this is like Adam pretending or if Adam really believes this.
Finance the old way. Finance the ramp way.
Adam believe it. I told you, Adam ready to fire the man. Adam ready. Adam just thinking that, like I said, he like, how I'm gonna get him up out of here and be safe. That's the main thing Adam trying to figure out.
For sure he did.
No emotion.
So you justifying it.
No emotion.
I'm just saying you did the same thing I did. We both ran a play. You're just way more emotional about it.
Sporty Face never told me he didn't want to sit down with DC Baby Greco.
I think it was implied when he was making all those videos about him.
Did I not text that to you on April 15th?
I don't know. I'd have to review my text.
It's on your text.
Either way, I learned from the best. I saw what you did to Spotty Face with DC, and I figured that you would be down for some of the same antics. I don't know why it has to be so serious.
Because nigga almost got killed, nigga.
But he almost got killed because WACK can't handle himself and just do a podcast.
I've been a man with more responsibilities longer than you. If a man tells you, I don't want to do that, that's that man being responsible.
But that doesn't justify you lashing out in violence.
Oh my God.
You got a Mexican when you go through me.
What?
You got a Mexican popping lush. Even you knew it. Didn't I tell you? Don't bring that dude around me, bro. I don't want to with him. Did I not tell you that?
Yup.
I know, and I can acknowledge that, yeah, I brought him around you and you had said not to or whatever, but that doesn't justify you going on a Godzilla-style rant, knocking cameras over and trying to fight him.
You just like everybody else.
You should have just done a podcast.
Wait.
Oh, my God.
If a man tell you what he doesn't want to be around, you're saying you can make that decision, and when it happens, you don't got no responsibility?
Well, I just think the responsibility falls on the person who is lashing out and acting violent. It doesn't really matter.
Oh my God. That's how they be for real.
That dude and tell him I was with it. That it was cool.
The only thing I told Moose was that I would make sure that you didn't hurt him. I told Moose that I would make sure that you didn't hurt him. That's it.
But you couldn't make sure that. You ain't no.
But I did.
I'll stop me. Adam, you can't stop me. You scared to even fight for yourself.
But I did stop you.
Me,
But I did. I made sure you didn't do anything.
Adam, you cannot stop me, bro. I will beat.
I did.
5 seconds. Hey, look, I'll put 100,000 now that I will knock you out in 5 seconds.
I mean, obviously, I don't want to fight you. I'm just saying that I did. I protected Moose because I am a protector.
You ain't stop me, bro. I'll stop me. You ain't stop. You put that kid in harm's way by even telling him to come up there. I'll stop me.
I got to applaud Adam. When Adam wants to be a loyal dude, Adam is one of the most loyal dudes. Like, there's been situations where, where Adam has had my back, right? So I'm not going to pretend like Adam has never done.
Nah, man, we got to go back, man. This the shit, man. This the shit people be talking about. Like, first off, like, who the fuck you talking to? Adam got this nerve to be talking to people the way he talk to them, especially when they not around. Like, I hate when he do that because you're not talking to no black man like that in their face. And then these black men, they go ahead and take the check instead of checking him about some real shit. That ain't how you holler at nobody, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. But just check out Adam's demeanor, just how he don't give a fuck. And he on that. Like, how you on that?
Put that kid in harm's way by even telling him to come up there. I'll stop me.
I got to applaud Adam. When Adam wants to be a loyal dude, Adam is one.
But you couldn't make sure that. You ain't no.
But I did.
I'll stop me. Adam, you can't stop me. You scared to even fight for yourself.
But I did stop you.
Me,
But I did stop you. Imagine a nigga telling you, but I did stop you. What you mean? All right, stop me down then. Stop me down, my nigga. Since you stopping shit.
But I did. I made sure you didn't do anything.
Adam, you cannot stop me, bro. I will beat.
I did.
5 seconds. Hey, look, I'll put 100,000 now that I will knock you out in 5 seconds.
I mean, obviously, I don't want to fight you. I'm just saying that I did. I protected Moose because I am a protector.
Stop me, bro.
Classic WACK. I'll knock you out in 5 seconds. Then he trying to be funny about it. I am a protector. Nah, don't be trying to be funny now. Nigga, stand on all that shit you was talking about. Nigga talk about knocking you out in 5 seconds. Nigga.
I'll stop me. You ain't stop. Put that kid in harm's way by even telling him to come up there. I'll stop me.
I got to applaud Adam. When Adam wants to be a loyal dude, Adam is one of the most loyal dudes. Like, there's been situations where, where Adam has had my back, right? So I'm not going to pretend like Adam has never done this for me. But there has never been a situation in life where I'm as wrong as Adam's new employee is, and Adam has gone to bat for me. There's never been a situation in my life where, like, I'm as wrong as anybody could possibly be wrong, right? Where nobody on earth but Adam and this employee thinks they were in the right by antagonizing a man in a manner in which they antagonize him, and Adam will have my back. No, not Adam will be the first one on that podcast saying how I was wrong. I remember when WACK, right? When WACK got some bad information from some people, right? So some people told WACK that Munchie B diss his hood on my podcast, but no, Munchie B diss WACK hood on the Street TV podcast, not my podcast. So me and WACK had an Arlo back and forth in a confrontation and on a show. Man, after that, I listened to the Adam and WACK show, and Adam is talking about, listen, man, I've been trying to tell Flacco to stop playing, and I'm like, I didn't even do what y'all claim I did, but yeah.
As Adam producer, Adam gotta cook up the content. You gotta keep that shit going. like long story short, Adam gonna fire WACK real soon. And everybody gonna be talking about it. And I'm gonna be talking about it too. I'm gonna go through his top 10 crash outs on No Jumper. But speaking of crash out, Miss Crash Out. It's not Miss Crash Out no more. She crashing out in the ring. Shout out to her. You know what I'm saying? Chrisean Rock. She got her first fight. I feel like shout out to Holy Heads. I feel like a lot of times we be like making fun of and broadcasting people worst moments and bad moments and in their life and stuff like that. So it's great to now, you feel me, be able to show some better life type of moments for her. Congratulations to her. As just a black woman, a black mom, you know what I'm saying? So let's just tune in and see how she done, because she been all over, you know, all these reality TV shows whooping feet. So let's see what she got going on, man.
To fight Chrisean, I know she got to feel some type of, inspiration or like power within herself to know that she came here only to win.
Dennis understands that this is the purpose. By the look on her face.
Sorry, I'm just trying to.
Diane, she's gonna implement that.
Not to be outdone.
Is that meatball?
We gotta find a different clip than this. That shit like
Some things are out of reach.
I gotta find a different clip, y'all. That wasn't the clip. That was a backstage clip right there. We about to
hit on a break. Do not hit anybody when they're down. I will disqualify you, and I don't want that. His legendary hailing out of the blue corner, Sydney Princess Mafia Moves. These are our ex-level women's amateur welterweight champion. That is a new belt. And David Feldman has some words for our fighters. And out of the red corner, hailing out of Baltimore, Maryland, standing at 5'6" tall, at 160 pounds, Chrisean Holy Hands Monroe. Refereeing our match is legendary marshal Jeff Mayweather. And you all know what time it is. It's time to Rumble.
Let's see, man. Let's see. It's her first amateur fight.
All right. Our main event is about to begin. Be sure to join us for the after party on the 3rd floor. This party's going all night.
After party on the 3rd floor, it's going up right now. Ooh. 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 Okay. All right. They got busy real quick. So if anybody know, this how I do my boxing reviews, highlights. So let's get to it. Like the first thing I noticed was Chrisean is on that. Like she not taking the defense, backing up, trying to figure her out. She going straight for her, and she got that reach. So if y'all peep game, if she can just catch her reach and step back and connect her reach with her, it's gonna be a short night for this young lady. I'm sorry. She's gotta step back a little bit, get on there, step back, and connect. It is. Like right there. Like right there. This the time where you get yours right now. Woo! Oh, hold on. Woo! All right, now I'm glad this is an amateur fight. These gloves is too low. You see how these up a little bit more? These gloves need to be up a little bit more, like right here. They too damn low. She noticing it too. So let's see, man. She connected, but she gotta connect ASAP because she smelling blood. Put your hands up. Step back with it. Because you gotta lean back to time that reach. She had to lean back with it. Because she got too much reach. So for it to be perfect, that she leaning in. For it to be perfect, she gotta lean back a little bit. She gotta lean back. Step back a little bit.
Towering over that girl.
Fell right through. Fell right through. Like what? Because once she stepped back, she noticed, oh, my fist going straight there. I'm not going past you. None of that. Now, at this moment, it was about to be an even round until she knocked her down. Now at this moment, young lady over here, she know if I keep slipping around, playing around, I can get knocked down. Chrisean still got to put her gloves up, but right now, she gonna keep her. She gonna stay out her way for right now. All right, at this point, old girl is just charging at Chrisean. Right. But what she noticing is Chrisean is not budging. Chrisean not moving back, not stumbling back, not none of that. So now you just coming into a brick wall every time, and that's what it's gonna be. At this point, Chrisean know she can't fuck with me. Look, y'all, she cannot fuck with me. That's fucked up. Look at her. Look at her, just embarrassing this girl. Oh, oh. I gotta do a drop for this. That's crazy work right there. My bad, y'all. Let me get my camera on point. But yeah, that's crazy work.
Shout out to my nigga
Greedy.
All right, so back to boxing. So another impressive thing coming straight out of round 2, Chrisean was a lot of energy. So that show endurance more than just a typical regular woman or just a regular person. She ready to go. She got some win. Now the problem is when you do got win, you gotta have the discipline in these moments where you gotta reserve some of that energy for the next rounds. So at this point, she kind of gassed herself out, not too much, but to where she do need her break. You feel me? Let's see if old girl take advantage. But these hands is still down, and she knows she can connect at any moment if she just gear it right. Step into get that little step back. It's a wrap for this girl every time. Cause every time, excuse me, when she step back, every time she charging at Chrisean and Chrisean timing it. This the third one. All right, we can't be biased now. We can't be biased. Or was that a slip, stumble, or she connected? Let's see.
Damn. But I don't know. It looked like she was hitting her as her arm was going up, and that's what kind of made her lose her balance.
Yeah, I don't think she yeah, they right here at this point right here. I don't think she hit her. Like her momentum took her somewhere else, but when she hit like bumped against it. At the end, when she start jabbing her, that should be her shit every time, cause she got the reach. Just keep jabbing her away from you. You feel me? And then she come too crazy. That's where you knock her back on her pockets. We going into round 4.
We have a decision.
3 rounds. 3 rounds.
Judges scoring the fight.
All right. Now, if it's a blind judge out there, it might be a judge that might feel like Chrisean got knocked down. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a blind, you know what I'm saying, judge, it might be, it's not gonna be unanimous, right? But 9 times out of 10, it's Chrisean. The reason why I say if it's a blind judge is because you might count that knockdown, and that knockdown might make it look almost kind of even, but still give it Chrisean. But this should be unanimous. Chrisean win because she for sure won the first round. She knocked her down in the second round, and then the third round she did her shit. But she failed.
28 to 29. 29 to 28. And 29-27 for a split decision. Taking home the X-Rumble Women's Amateur Middleweight Championship title. Out of the red corner, Chrisean Malone.
But congratulations to her though. That's dope. You feel me? That's a dope thing for her. It's some more content that I wanted to get into. But I guess we'll get into that tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play a couple songs for us to get up out of here too. Let me get this up off the screen. But yeah, let's get into some music. What should I play though? Like, what type of vibe should I get into? Anybody in the chat, let me know. If anybody in the chat, let me know what should I play. What vibe should I get into? But yeah, it was a good stream. Let's get to this while we waiting. All right, so go shop immediately. The Social Club, THA Social Club, the shop with General Clothing. We got a lot going on, different vibes and stuff like that you can get into. Appreciate the support and everything. But yeah, man, go tap in. Go tap in. What should I play today? Nobody in the chat. Give me an idea with some songs I can get up out of here on too. Let's see. I'm thinking, should I play some old, something new? Let's see. I don't want to play nothing too crazy. Damn, that's crazy. I ain't got nothing new to play. I guess I'll go back to this. I was trying to see what songs should I get up out of the stream with. Play Young Thug Punk album. All right, for sure, I got you. And that's 2 push-ups right there, because each comment is a push-up. So I'm at 8 push-ups. So that's 10 right there. That's 10 push-ups right there. All right, so I'm gonna play something off the Punk album after this.
YSL Music Group. From the other world to the other world to the other world on me. How the fuck her to my nigga Christmas under the tree. But with all them must act, they say nothing's on me. I don't want to talk about that, no, I don't want nobody, no bitch. It depended, jab it down, I'm trying to forever remember this. I was trying to shoot them down, I don't want to forever this. Be quiet, let me count every dime without a miss. I done ramped up the bag, now red bottoms on my feet. You can wake up to the drapes and heat flows on your feet. Senorita, I'm gonna buy you a rich milli, all BBs. Senorita, gotta re up, all the way up, my feet up. Send the weed up, with a fever. Can't ease up, what I say.
So yeah, I gotta do push-ups each comment. Each comment is a push-up. And that was Baby Keem featuring Kendrick Lamar. But yeah, each comment is a push-up. So now I was at 8. This is 5. So we have 5 comments. So now it's 13 push-ups. So I'm gonna knock them out tomorrow. You feel me? And then when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm gonna do 5 shots on here. But yeah, let's get back into the vibes though.
I gotta rebuild, not mad at all. Fought myself, putting over my dogs. I got gratitude and latitude. A bougie nigga put my kids all in charter school. Yeah.